I want to make it costly for someone to try and hit me. And in this Filipino boxing solo training video, we're going to build a dirty kickboxing combination. It'll have fundamental striking, non-sporting targets, limb destruction, unconventional striking, footwork, and clinch. And it's going to keep the theme of the previous sessions. So if you're ready, so am I. Let's go. All right, let's move on to some empty hands. If we've all got space, we're going to add a few kicks in here. They're not going to be high kicks. If you want to do your own version of them, that's okay. I want to aim for my opponent's groin, so they're going to be belt height. And we're going to build up a combination that has an idea that's running through this whole session as a theme. So, first part we're going to do is groin kick, cross, hammer X, and cross. Groin kick, cross, lead hand hammers the X, and then a cross. So Chris, if you're doing this left-handed, you'll have right foot forwards. You'll go lead groin kick, left cross, right hammers, left cross. So groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Okay, let's go 1 minute doing that. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Groin, cross, cross. Groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. If you want to make this groin kick straight up in the middle, that's okay, nice and simple. Toes to the bollocks, and here we go. Toes to the bollocks, and off we go. Could be slightly around to the side. If they're standing in a stagger stance, toes to the bollocks, and here we go. Here. And because we're just trying to kick him in the nads, doesn't need a huge amount of power, so I don't need to really like wind up my hips for it. I can just like flick my toe out, and it looks a bit crappy, it's not very stylistic, but if it's on target, it can be really effective. Cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Groin, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Okay, time. Some of the context of that combination should hopefully make a lot of sense, because whether you do or don't hit that first groin shot, you may get some reaction, maybe, or you may get no reaction, and that's fine. So I'm going to combine my low and high, low and high. If that's been effective, then wonderful, the world is your oyster, and you should jam it open with the sword and kill all the oysters and take all the pearls. But if the guard is still up, then I need to try and do something to make a gap, maybe. So my hammers here may be clearing the arms, maybe, or may just be attaching onto the guard. Their hands are strong, attaching onto the guard, maybe pulling just a little bit, and then getting something in over the top. Now with a partner, we're obviously going to have umpteen million variations where, here we go, groin, cross, hammer, hammer. It doesn't move at all. Okay, so I'm going to put the low cross in there, or I'm going to move myself and put a body shot in there and stuff. But let's just have the fancy land where it's all going perfectly well for us today, because it's a Friday and you're joining me and I appreciate you. So, groin, punch. You're working out, man. Okay, so that is our technology. That's our beginning combination. Groin kick, cross. Lead hand hammers and cross here. The next section we're going to have is they try and punch me back. How fucking dare they? What I'm going to do is, if they're punching me with a straight punch, I'm going to cover with my elbow, parry their hand into my elbow, move myself back, up, here. So imagine you're punching straight towards my face. It's get more intimate here. You're punching straight towards my face. I'm going to move myself out of where the impact point will be. Bump. Guide your fist into my elbow and cover myself in the way we've been doing, just in case I fuck it up. Here. Hey, welcome, man. Hey. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this lead arm horizontal elbow distraction. There. So I'm moving, you go, fuck, he's hitting me. There. From the side, a really important part is moving out of the way, because if I just stay here, then they're trying to aim for my chin and I'm trying to intercept it when it's an upper arm's distance away from me, and it's not going to work very well, or they're going to be able to redirect it somehow. So I need to make them aim here and then intercept it where my chin was. Now it's not necessarily going to be enough to finish everything. The fist explodes, all the fingers fly off in different directions. Maybe happen, but it's quite a low chance of probability of it happening. So I need to follow it up. So I'm going to follow up straight away with a little eye wipe here. So I go elbow, backhand eye wipe, and I don't care if I hit or just get a flinch. Elbow, backhand eye wipe, and then that is going to start our follow-up combination. So everyone with me on this? Let's all go together. So drift back, horizontal elbow to their fist. Bump. Lead hand throws a backhand eye wipe and then a big cross behind it. Elbow, backhand, cross. Elbow, backhand, cross. From the side. Elbow, backhand, cross. Elbow, backhand, cross. Let's see it, everybody. A couple more reps. Let's have a look. Okay, looking good. Let's see if when you're moving your head back out of the way, instead of just bending with my waist, because that puts my center of mass almost outside of my base back here. If my head goes too much further, then I'm going to run out of place to move. So I want to try and move using my feet and legs. So there's a little bit of body weight shifting, but also a bit of motion with my legs. So if you've ever seen somebody kind of warming up for kickboxing or something, they've got this shuffle happening here. It's a similar idea. You need to shuffle back and shuffle forwards. Back and forwards. Here. Back, here, here. And the reason for doing that is if I have to move back more steps, I'm still on balance. So you have to go, okay, no, that was, did nothing. Or back, okay, I've got a circle. Because if I just lean, then it's going to be hard for me to recover my feet underneath me in order to move more freely again. Back. Do I move? Back, can I return? Return, back, move. Trying to keep my feet underneath me so my balance is still there. All with me so far? Elbow, backhand, cross. Now the next part is going to be lead punch. Rear grab on the ear or the face or clothing or something. 2 elbows, both grab, knee. So, lead punch, grab, elbow, grab, knee. Punch, grab, elbow, everything, knee. And this is our kind of final part of the puzzle. We're going to put everything together in a big long chain in the end. And the fantasy in my head makes total sense, but we'll see if it works out that side for you. Should we try to put it all together? Can you remember the start? Start being groin kick, cross, hammer, hammer, cross. Then they dare try and punch me, so I'm going to go elbow, backhand, and cross. That was totally successful, so I'm going to follow it up with something overkill. Elbow, backhand, cross, jab, grab, elbow, elbow, grab on, knee, headbutt, bang, spit, smile. Okay, from there, and then yeah, we're going to go snatch down to the floor, or outside reap, and then phone the police and say there's been an accident, send help. Let's go through it, all 3 sections all together. Are we ready? We ready? So the beginning part starts with a groin kick. Groin kick, cross, lead hammers, cross. Everyone with me? They try and punch me, so I drift back, elbow, backhand, cross. That was successful, so I followed it up with something overkill. I'm going to go punch, grab, elbow, elbow, double grab, knee, headbutt, whack something off, spit it at the next person. Good. And I can see a lot of improvised overkill endings. I like it. Good work.
Nice going. I hope you got the key points of using the footwork to control the distance and made that limb distraction work a little bit better. Of course, there are other solo training things we can do to support striking power and upper body posture, which helps us be light on our feet, breathe more easily, and have better structure. And you can train those in the next video. As always, you're an absolute superstar, so make sure you shine when you can. Harry from Fight Dad, out.